Hey, it's your boy Crypto Expat Life, back with another video. In this video we're going to talk about Pollen Mobile. So if you missed Helium, maybe this could be a alternative, very similar project. So if you're familiar with Helium, you'll get what this is. So let's roll that intro, let's get into the video. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and bell notification so when I upload my latest vids, you can get notified immediately. So you can find Pollen at pollenmobile.io, and this is the website here. Own your own network. Introducing Pollen, the world's first decentralized mobile network that is built on blockchain and owned and operated by its users. So I do like the concept of Pollen. I'll explain in a second. You know, they got pollen, they got flowers, they got bees. It's all based around, like, you know, pollen and bees and stuff like that. If you get what that is, right? Mine crypto from your phone. Earn PollenCoin for helping build, validate, and use the Pollen network. So you will be familiar with this if you're familiar with Helium. So basically, you buy a piece of hardware, and that's your commitment. You make an investment into the ecosystem, and you can buy these honeybee, or you can get these flower. Now these aren't available at the moment, I don't believe, or they're sold out, because the network is up already. It's been going for about a year apparently. So this is not this just didn't crop out of nowhere. If we just go and have a look, you can have a look on the website and scroll down, and then you can come to the current network. So it shows you on the home page, scroll down, shows the current network. So mainly this is obviously in US. They sort of roll out US first, and then these are the actual machines, right, that are earning this Pollen token. If we scroll out, you can see it. You go see it's mainly that's San Francisco, and then this is the US continental North America, and you can see it's not as big as Helium, but then again, this is really early, right? Fairly early compared to Helium. And then you scroll out, keep on zooming out, and it's relatively based in North America. There's some machines running here in Europe, but it's mainly North America. Alright, so let's just go and see how it works. Website's pretty nice, I will say. So you got this flowers for people, Bumblebee, and then you connect free as a Hummingbird. So this whole concept, why Pollen? Privacy. So this is the main thing, it's privacy, not sharing your data. And that's obviously a good thing, because this is the biggest issue right now with privacy. Lower cost, better coverage and control. So these are the phases. Flowers. So the network launch, which is you can purchase one of these things. I don't think you can. Don't think they're available at the moment. They might be sold out. Phase 2. Data payments go live, and then the eDAO ownership. Phase 3. So these are the machines. See this machine here? I've noticed that there's other networks that do this same machine. This Bayer cells, and they just kind of like brand it. So they don't actually make the hardware. They just get the hardware from like a manufacturer, and then they just put their own like sticker on it. So a lot of these projects are doing the same thing. They're buying these same units. This is like one of the guys demonstrating one of the units, the Bumblebee unit, which is around about $800.
First, power the Bumblebee on with USB-C, and that turns on the power light. The next light that we have is the system light, and that
so again, you know,
when the software is
you buy this unit,
slow,
plug it in, and start earning PCN. So this is the white paper. I'm not going to go into it in depth because it's going to get into the technicals, and basically you can read this stuff in your own time. Just goes over the core values of the project, the overview and how it's going to work. A lot of this stuff is technical anyway, but it looks like this acacia flower is the most. It's the essentially like you're gonna pay for them to set up the network, and you're gonna get a percentage of the pollen. So, but you don't actually. The thing is, you're gonna get rewarded, but you're not gonna actually own. You're not gonna actually own the company. You're just gonna own your little piece that you're gonna pay to set up this infrastructure. Okay, so we saw it with Helium. So just be aware that they can change the rules anytime, right? And we saw this with Helium. Helium's just getting to a point where it's not as profitable as it was. Obviously, when you first start or get into Helium, it was very profitable, and now the Helium miners are very, very cheap. So that's a sign of that the thing is not as profitable. People are selling their machines, and before, rewind a year ago, it was you couldn't get the machines, and you're paying high price. So just know that when you get into this thing, it's going to be pretty much like a mirror of what's going to happen with or what happened with Helium. Okay, people are the ones that get in first will rush in, and then they're the ones that are going to make the most money. And this is pretty much going to go the same way as Helium. If you look at Helium now, it's $8.94, and it did reach an all-time high of $54. Okay, obviously we're in a bear market, so you might probably the best thing to do would be probably accumulate Helium, buy it, and then just not buy the machines, just ride the valuation of the token up and make profit on that. But if we look here, there's 223 million Helium. And if we look at Pollen, it's 24 cents. It's up 15% today. There's a supply of 1 billion. Doesn't say the circulating supply out there. But this runs on Solana, so you can buy it on Solana. So, if you look up the options and look at kind of where the project is, this is kind of like how I see it. Where the project is now, it's relatively like newer compared to Helium. Well, we just saw the network before and how big the network is compared to Helium. It's tiny, so it's just starting. And if we look at you can. I don't know if I'd buy the machines. I mean, I'm not in North America anyway, so I can't really buy it. But I don't know. This is debatable. You'll have to do some more research on this and find out exactly how much these machines are making. And then figure out your ROI. That's the best way. But just buying the coin, I believe that would be a better option, because it's only 24 cents now, and this could get. I know there's 1 billion tokens, but this could get up to. I think it'd get up to $1, fairly conservatively, which is like a 4x, which is pretty good. I mean, where can you get 4x in traditional markets? You can't. So you kind of have to lowball everything here. It's 24 cents. Yes, there's 4 times more supply. But as they roll out more of these phases and then, get people to buy into this whole ecosystem and spend their money to expand the network, which the company will become more valuable, and we won't get a piece of that, okay? I'm just telling you now. But you will be able to earn these Pollen tokens. So that's your kickback. Okay, you're investing in the infrastructure to get reward, and hopefully you can make your money back. That's kind of how you have to look at it. You're going to invest in this machine, you're going to get your ROI, you're going to earn this Pollen token, and hopefully the Pollen token is still very, very early, that you can hopefully make some money, get your money back, and then hopefully if this can go to $1, $2, $3, you can't really compare it with Helium, because Helium's like $8, $9 right now, and it went to $55. right? And you're probably thinking, well, look at this thing's only 24 cents. Yeah, but Helium's got a massive network. Their network is like, I don't know exactly, but it'd be at least 50 times bigger. And this was right in the bull market when Bitcoin was 69k in November 21. So you can't compare it. So you have to lowball everything to try to figure out, well, Pollen network's only new. It's potentially can go up. What can it go up to at the lowest lowball figure that I can make some really good money on this? And I think it can do a 4x. I know that's very lowball, but I think it can do a 4x and potentially could do, I don't know. It all depends on the network and how big this grows. But as more and more machines, and as big as this gets bigger and bigger, then it'll be like Helium. It'll just go up in value over time. So how you buy this is you just go to CoinGecko, type in PCN. This is the ticker for Pollen. Then you come down and you go to markets, and then you go Serum Dex. So this is on Solana, okay? Once you come to the Serum Dex, you just go trade now, and you want to click on this Jupiter aggregator. So this will give you the interface, swap interface. It's pretty much like Uniswap. If you're familiar with Uniswap, same deal. You connect up your Solana wallet, which is in this case I'm using Phantom, and then you can go from USDC to the token. But what Jupiter will do is it'll jump and route it, so you don't have to worry. If you've got Sol, it'll go directly to Jupiter and jump hoops. So you just come along here, and then you click on this as copy. So you get the contract, copy contract, and then come down here, and then just go paste. Then it'll show me the Pollen token. Now that I know I've got the right token, click on this. And this here for demo purposes, not financial advice. Let's just do one Sol. So one Sol is going to get me 178 Pollen. It's going to give me the best price. So it's going to go from Sol USDC to PCN. The slippage, I'll just leave it at 0.5%. Hopefully it'll go through. And then go swap. I just need to sign this on my Phantom wallet. And there it is, just as intended, how Sol should be used. 2 confirmations, boom, there is my PCN token right there. So if you're trying to see it in the Solana, it'll just show up. Just wait for like 10 seconds and it'll show up here. So there's my tokens. So the way I would look at this is, I would personally not buy the machine. I wouldn't invest in the actual machine itself, because it becomes less profitable over time as more people get in, right? Just think of it as a pool or like a lake. There's so much fish in the lake that more fishermen come in to get that fish out of the lake, but there's only a limited amount of fish in the lake. So what happens? The more fishermen that come in, guess what? They're just going to have to share the profits, and that's exactly what happened with Helium. If you look at the fundamentals of the fundamental explanation I just gave you, it tells you very simply that the later you get in, the less profitable it's going to get. But I mean, are they going to lower the price of the machine? No, they won't lower the price of the machine. It's still going to be $800. See, that's the problem. So to play this, I would just buy this token, not invest in the infrastructure. Let everyone else invest in the infrastructure to build this out, just like as people did with Helium. As the token goes up in value, then you sell, make profits. And I think you can go to $1 short term. As soon as we get out of the bear market, this will go up. And hopefully it'll go up a lot. Okay guys, this is not financial advice. Again, this is just how I see it. You need to obviously do some more research. This is just a quick overview. Read the white paper, find out what's going on behind the scenes in their socials, and invest in this project if you see fit. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.